Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States
of
of America and to
and
the
to the republic for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation, under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
with
liberty,
liberty and justice
justice for
for
all.
all.
All right, I'm glad this meeting is likely to be short and sweet here, because this is more than a little strange.
Little painful, huh?
Yeah, all right, so the first order of business is the minutes from the April 28th meeting. Do I have a motion?
Ed Jessup will make the motion to accept the April 28th meetings.
I'll second that, Richie.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Carried. Next is our monthly revenue reports. Building and zoning is $65,303. Public Works is $9,000. Planning is $250. Highway is $3,600. Justice Sullivan Biseglia is $12,671. Justice O'Hare is $12,225. Rec is $125,646 and 36 cents. And the town clerk is $1,210.52. Do I have a motion to accept all the revenue reports?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Okay, we have a number of correspondence this week. The first is from the senior van folks. They are apparently resuming operations and just letting us know.
Good.
The next one is from Trouts Unlimited and is really just a thank you to the town board for help in cleaning up the Wappingers Creek. So they're passing that on to us. And the last, sadly, is a resignation letter from Ralph from the CAC. As you can read, he's moving across the river to New Paltz, so is no longer going to be a town resident. So could I have a motion to accept his resignation with regrets, please?
Regrets, Joe Luna.
Ed Jessup will second Joe's motion for Ralph.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. First agenda item is related to,
Al, we got a proclamation for Ralph too.
that's what I was saying. Our first agenda item is actually a proclamation related to that. That should be in your package as well. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second Joe's motion for the proclamation.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. The next is acknowledgement of a part-time appointment of a court clerk effective April 23rd at $20 an hour. Do I have a motion?
Ed Jessup will make the motion for Yvette Walton.
Richie will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Next up is a request from the comptroller to go out for an RFP for the town's deferred compensation plan. If you tried to read the request for proposal, it's more than a little possible you're confused as to exactly what this is. So let me explain what it is.
Thank you.
Out in the outside world, you've probably heard of corporations that offer 401k plans for their employees. It's a government-approved plan that allows employees to contribute pre-tax income into a retirement fund. The money comes out of their paycheck prior to being taxed and gets put away in this into this account without tax any kind of taxes rendered against it. And then when they retire and draw out of it, then they pay taxes on the withdrawals at some point in the future. There are a number of other ones in federal law for different kinds of entities, and governments have their own government-approved program the same. And the RFP, this is an RFP to go out and solicit proposals from different people who essentially manage those plans. The town provides an optional plan to employees. So in addition to the pension benefits they accrue from being in the New York State system, they can also contribute extra money out of their paycheck to this sort of a system. Similar to IRAs, similar to 401ks, it's just that the government has its own kind of set. And that's all this is to put an RFP to find the best people to manage those plans. We're required to go out and do that periodically, and it's been a few years since we had. So it's basically just that time to do that again. So do I have a motion to approve the comptroller's request to put out an RFP for this?
Ed Jessup will make the motion to go out for an RFP.
Joe Luna will second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Lastly, on our agenda for tonight, is a request to move the town board meetings for November from the 10th and the 24th to the 3rd and the 17th respectively. This is something we frequently do. It's to avoid us having a meeting basically the day before Thanksgiving.
I'll motion for that.
Richie motions. Do I have a second?
I'll second it. Ed Jessup will second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Committee reports. Anything from CAC?
No, I'm afraid I missed that meeting this week.
Okay. Anything from Business Economic Development?
No,
And anything from Open Space?
no,
Are there any town board comments?
I have none.
Anything? Do we have the town attorney on?
Yeah, I have nothing.
I can't see all the people, just saying on my phone. All I'm seeing is people who, whoever's talking. I'm sure there's a way for me to switch to that, but I don't have the patience to try right now.
Actually, Alan, your picture on your phone is clearer than when it's on a Zoom.
Well, that's because my brand new phone has a much better camera than my 12-year-old laptop. It's perfectly possible that that's why the laptop is.
Yeah.
My laptop knows I'm considering buying a new machine, and my experience with technology is it knows when it's about to be replaced and fails. So, anything from the town attorney?
Nothing.
Do I have a motion to open? Do we have members of the public on?
Yes, we do. We have one.
Okay. Do I have a motion to open for public comment?
So moved. Joe Luna.
Ed Jessup will second Joe's motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Any comments or questions from the public at this time? Going twice.
Ed Jessup will make a motion to close the public comment session.
I'll second that, Richie.
Richie seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Any further discussion?
None.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Ed Jessup will make the motion to adjourn.
I'll second that, Richie.
Stay safe, everyone.
All in favor?
Yes. Be
Aye.
well.
Aye.
Stay
All
well.
opposed? Carried.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.
Good night,
Thanks, guys.
guys.
Good night.